Rubbernecker, good morning, my friend. She's coming out today. She's got a better attitude, and she understands things a little better. And she might do some work when she gets home to make sure she don't get in the hospital again. 3 times, though. 3 times is a charm. Third time's a charm. Well, after 3 times, maybe you'll learn something. That too. Maybe we have to learn hard 3 times before we're willing to accept it. I think that's when reality kicks in. Thank you for asking. Thank you. Love you for that. Yeah, I'm not a doctor. Anyway, yeah, you helped me figure out my mom. I can't figure her out. Right, Charlie? Did you hear me, Charlie? Third time, maybe you'll learn. But she sounds like her attitude's better. And sounds like she's realizing she can keep the UTI away. You got to do something. The doctors recommended that you just take antibiotics all the time now because it just happens to old people. And I'm like, nah, that's not the answer. Thank you, doctor. I would have discussed that with him. I tell him no. She has diarrhea now, and it gets to her wrong places, and she needs to take all the major steps, whatever it takes to clean herself, including the shower. So I got a shower wand put in. All right, she has a shower wand. She has to understand the shower wand is to get down there deep and spray it as hard as you can and clean it as well as you can so you don't get UTI. Right? Thank you, Rubbernecker. Yep, Charlie, you told me everything. I mean, you give me all kinds of insight. And take two. Wah! Cheers, brother. Yeah, I saw you come in, but I couldn't respond yet. No, anyway, yeah, that's pretty crazy. Anyway, did you ever really hear such a thing? And maybe my mom didn't hear it right, but I think she did this time. Now, yeah. Do I have to be there for this too? Do I have to be there so they don't tell her the wrong thing? Anyway, everything I just said now, she understands. Yeah, you got to do that more, and that'll keep you out of the hospital. Ding! Wow. I call them mini revelations when something finally hits you. A gonorrhea shot would take care of the UTI, right? Well, I'll keep that in mind because it's better than 4 days in the hospital. But that's too much playing doctor anyway. And it comes back to it's probably cleanliness. And, well, you can drink. Somebody just told me barley juice. Juice, or water, I guess, from boiled barley. Or there's cranberry juice, right? Doesn't cranberry juice do that too? I wanted her to take bicarbonate soda. I'm going to try again. Maybe bicarbonate soda would work too. And drink a lot of water. I think the water also has a lot to do with it. I think indirectly or directly, dehydration leads to UTI. Oh, I like that, Rubbernecker. Thank you. I mean, right? It's more harsh. I've been doing the harsh. As matter of factly, harsh. Well, she would take it harsh anyway. I'm like, I'm tired of messing around with you. You got to hear it. Period. Just stop being a bad girl. Do what I tell you now because you're fucking up. And I'm the only one here telling you you're fucking up. And I'm the only one here telling you how not to fuck up. So you better listen to me. And if I have to deal with you the rest of my life, man, I'm not going to. If you do all the opposite, then you're doing it. Those are your decisions that got you here. And I'm not going to be here participating in it. Don't ask me to engage in your craziness. You're either on the right program with me and I'm working with you, or you're over there on your own doing your own crazy shit because you don't want to discuss it with me. And okay, so there you go now. Do you want to live or do you want to die? I tell her, everything you say, all your decisions is what's going to make you go back to the hospital. You want to go to the hospital again. So I just told her this last time now. I'm hearing about lots of people dying from UTI. Yeah, if I love you, man, I'm not going to watch you just fucking slowly kill yourself. I'm not going to do it. I'm not just going to come over and just say, hi, Mom, how you doing today? Can I get you something? And can I wash your feet and go home? Yeah. I wish I could just go over there. And some days, a lot of days, I let everything slide or I let something slide. And I let her say something. I'm not going to counter it. I won't. This ain't the time. I wait for the right time to discuss things. He lived to 100. That's pretty damn good. Yep. See, my mom might live to 99. Her grandmother did, but she refuses to believe that could happen. I'm like, you better take care of yourself now because at 98, you're going to wish you did. Anyway, I don't know. It just over time, anyway, eventually everybody gives up. Would you say almost everybody just gives up? Do you really know any old people who haven't given up? Because I'm asking, because I only know a few old people. I can't say that. I mean, like, I've been in rehab. There's a lot of old guys there that were in really bad shape and they didn't give up. But, you know, everybody in rehab, they might be with the program. They know they can't give up. It doesn't help them. They might have gave up and that's what got them in there, too. So, I can't say. It might be an argument there. There is no good or bad change. There is just change. It's only the things you don't like that are the bad change and you won't accept. And it's only the things you do like that you think is good change. So then it falls back on perception. They do get tired. It gets harder, and depending on circumstances, like, you know, in my mom's case, there's nothing wrong with her, so she's giving up too early. She's giving up too easy, you know, just because she landed on her butt. But you know, sooner or later, you gotta get back on your feet if you can. Like I'm saying, like with her, there's no reason. She's got nothing wrong with her. UTI again and again and again. There's no reason why you're in a wheelchair. You're in a wheelchair because your legs got weak. That's all. Keep it simple, man, because that's all you got to work on. You already given up. You can't give up now. It's too soon. And what you got to do ain't that much more. So who are the good old people? They're probably the ones that are exercising. I'm probably going to figure that out soon myself anyway. Um, you have to exercise when you get older. If you keep moving and you're still working, maybe you don't need to exercise. But if you're sitting sedentary, yeah, that's the thing wrong with her anyway. She's too sedentary. She is always on her butt or on her back. 23 hours a day, 23 hours and 40 minutes. She can only stand for 3 minutes at best, and she can only walk in her walker for maybe 3 minutes, too, you know. She's getting stronger, then she gets weaker, and now she can feel her legs getting weaker, and she's like, that's a big reason why her attitude's changing, because her legs were gotten pretty strong with physical therapy, and when they left, she quit working out. She was doing tiny little bits, and she's like, I am working out. I'm like, it's not enough, period. Just not enough, that's all. I know, that's what she is, Rubbernecker. And either push or they'll either go along with you or rebel, and then where am I at? I'm at that point. I've been at whatever. I don't give up. I'll keep pushing. That's what I'm doing too. That's what she don't like. She asked me to be her physical trainer. I says, no, I ain't, because you don't listen to me. You don't want me pushing you. That's right, she don't. And then what do I do anyway, man? I push all this shit on her every day just about every day. I try to fit it in when it's appropriate. Sometimes she's the one bringing up the subject, and I'm going to talk about it then. Anyway, I'm pushing her harder than anybody else will. I think everybody else who's helping her ain't pushing her at all. So maybe she'll appreciate it one day. Hi, Sori. Peace and love from Arizona. How you doing? Yeah. My mom is my responsibility. It's not difficult, Rubberneck. I'm not going through anything, right? That you went through a lot worse, and so many people. This is not difficult. I always remember. I've already seen enough and know enough about what people go through with their parents at old age. So I'm not. Hey, if this is difficult, goddamn, what's it going to be later? I better be ready for that too, I guess. So, yeah. My dad put me through most of this already 3 years ago. Over the past 12 years, anyway. Anyway, they push me to do all kinds of stuff. They're always pushing me to do what they want. And now I'm pushing them to do what I want. Oh, wow, John. Physical therapy is important. Of all the medical professions, it's one of the most important. Your attitude's getting better, and I'm here to make it a better attitude because that's what you need, man. I always calling her out on her piss poor attitude. as soon as I hear it, almost. Oh, you don't care. Sorry. Where you been? Who are you? We change your name. I mean, YouTube changed your name. It's been a while. That's all right. I'm glad to see you again. Now you have to tell me who you are, just so I remember where you live and all that good stuff. I'm supposed to remember about you. Everybody say hello to Sori. Back in the house. My mom and dad wouldn't do that. My mom wants to be social. She likes it she likes rehab with all the ladies. A couple guys. She likes that. They're always there to talk to. You start to get to know each other. You become friends. She likes that. So I do want her to move into a retirement community, sell this house, buy another house, move closer to town, Prescott Valley, and live in a 55 plus where they have a lot of old ladies getting together. Go eat dinner together. You don't have to drive. There's still old ladies driving, so you get in with them and you go to a restaurant together and you do the same thing like in rehab. Be social. She won't go back into rehab. Hi, Dennis. How you doing? Oh, thank you, sorry. Yep, Merry Christmas. Welcome back to the Hangout. Yep, you're from India. No, I don't remember because your name changed probably. Back in October. Cool. Yes, welcome back, my friend. And Dennis, did I say hello? I don't think I. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I did. You're answering. You're doing well. Good. Good to hear. Dennis from France. Dennis in the house. Everybody say hello. So what's going on in India today? We were talking about the holiday, right? We were talking about the India New Year's Eve that was going on in October. Is that right? Because now I have a few friends in India. All right, Rubbernecker. Thank you. Love you, hon. Thank you for making people feel welcome. All right, half a cigarette's good enough. I'm going to be quitting cigarettes here. I'm smoking these cigarettes I bought yesterday, and I have a few more today for when I go to the hospital. Now I'm rolling my own. Roll my own American Spirit. Which is good. It's tobacco and a little bit of water. Just keep it fresh. No chemicals or additives and shit. And whatever was addictive in all the other brands I've been smoking. I'm getting off of them for now. Should be by next week. It will be. Sometime next week. All right, Mossy. American Legion Post 78, bro. Peace and love. That's when we're on top of the hill. I'm at my American Legion post. Two of the hills I go to. One of them's over there in Dewey, Humboldt, Arizona. Hey, Zed, I never said hello to Zed, man. Why did I let that happen? Drop your link, Rubbernecker. Yeah, Zed, man, I'm sorry I ignored you. I hadn't gotten to you. Zed's a good guy. I like hanging out with him. He's calmer than I am, I think. I haven't seen enough of him yet. John P. Brother, what's up, my friend? So, Mossy, go shoot some pool. That's cool. Need some leisure time. Yeah, that's what happened. I was. Anybody with a wrench can drop any link they want. This is an open platform. And I want to make sure that's clear and just do it. Don't wait for me to ask. I will tell you, if anybody drops a link, you'll hear me thank you. I will thank you. So, people don't want to self-promote, and people don't come here to self-promote. They just want to hang out and not think about their channel. Washington, Nixon, Johnson, Kennedy, Bush, or Lincoln. Really? Wow. You have to ask me again. No, I'll tell you in a minute. I'll give it some thought. Yes, you are polite. I appreciate that, Rubbernecker. And now you got carte blanche, okay? What was the best president? Oh my God, that's a terrible question, bro. Only because I don't like politics. Thank you, Rubbernecker. Appreciate that. Yeah, Zed's awesome. If you see Zed again, send my apologies. Nah, I'm sure he gets it. I respectfully decline answering that question. I'm non-government. I'll even argue the Revolutionary War with you. I'll argue that was a war we didn't need to get into. Okay? Maybe we're supposed to be all proud now, but nah, I mean, it's nothing to be ashamed of either, but that wasn't a war we had to get into, and Britain wasn't being that aggressive. You know, they might have been jerks, but they weren't being aggressive. We were the aggressors. And government, it was the government that was the aggressor. Forming and making a government, giving them power to be aggressive, was not the good start we needed in this country. You know, I would have liked if this country had been run in a political system that was more Quaker. If we were doing what William Penn wanted it to be, we'd be in much better shape. William Penn would not have agreed with the Revolutionary War, I think. I can't play that music anymore, my friend. That's another thing that changed. No more Willie FM radio. No more playing request. That and the other thing. They're all right. It's all fine. It is what it is. I mean, that's what I got to do. That's what YouTube wants me to do. Ben Franklin. Yep. So, yeah, Thomas Paine. There's a couple people back there I could say that would have been my favorite president. I could have, but I can't. So, with this music, you get more of me. When I'm playing other music, I can't talk over most of it. This music, I can just continually talk over. Yeah, Benjamin Franklin was the hero. Benjamin Franklin fought with our government. You know? They didn't like Benjamin Franklin. Well, he was the old guy. He was like, the younger people didn't like Benjamin Franklin. He's the guy that made sense, though. And he did get shit done right, man. It would have been more messed up if Benjamin Franklin didn't straighten their asses out. Yeah, that's right, Marcy. We don't get to vote on anything the government's doing. Yeah, Robin Nucker, thank you. It's a pretty cool track of mixed sounds like this, and then I'm working on a playlist that is similar. And you know, actually, I'm not playing the loud music anymore. I don't really like it. I remember I used to get really excited and yeah, I love good energy, but this is making me more calm. I might get too boring here soon. Wait till I stop drinking coffee, though. That's going to make a big difference, too. I mean, the only reason I talk this much is because I'm drinking coffee. No, I don't believe in time travel, sir. I don't believe in anything I haven't seen yet, except for God. The only question, or I don't know. I have a lot of questions. There's much I don't know, and I don't care. I don't have to believe in very much. I just have to believe in God. Anyway, I'm not believing in the God they taught me. I have my own God. He works really well, and he doesn't do anything like that. What is time, anyway? Time is like you're picking numbers and saying, oh, there you go. During this number, this is this. You're just attaching a number to something. I don't believe time is really the same for everybody. My time is not the same as your time. Because I've got lots of time. And a lot of people run around with no time. So there you go. And then it's a little bit science fiction, okay? I see a lot of science fiction in what people believe. It gets mixed in with reality. So, to me, that's time travel is science fiction. And then people take it too far and they're like, yeah, that's when it gets to be a wild conspiracy where they start saying, yeah, people in the future come back and they're manipulating our present and shit. Really? Oh, they cause of this reason and cause of that reason. Really? Really? Time is a good song. There you go. There's time. And then, yeah, it's just a construct. It was created to. I mean, if we were on the moon calendar, I would say time is more realistic. Because if you're talking about the moon calendar, there's times of this and times of that all year that come every year that can be written down. Yeah, I would agree with it. Then, and still, what is time when my time is not the same as your time? Anyway, numbers. We never needed numbers. That's what I always question there. If it's a number, why do we have numbers? Numbers is for commerce. Numbers is for keeping track of something. So that's where I think math came from. And where did language come from? We had a language, but why do we need more words? We need more words because we have to be able to manipulate with words people who didn't need all those words. Most of the people just out there living, talking about, hundreds of years ago into 100 years ago. People didn't need words. They didn't need to have the English language. It's how they control you is what I'm getting to. The more words they gave us, the more definitions they created, the more control. It's all about control. Being two places at the same time, like out of body. Yeah, I get it. And, well, so time being that it's whatever it is. Okay, well, just say time is subjective. So, what you do with time and how you use it and what you really think of it, which falls back to my original question back an hour ago. Or just talking about the future. Yeah, I know about that, my friend. No, I didn't go to that concert. I know about the Hells Angels busting loose and just beating up people left and right. They're all drunk. Good security, right? They're drunk and high. Yep, fun times, sorry. Yes, fun times, my friend. Right. That was my perspective. How I see time. And so, going back to being positive, you can be positive with time or negative with time. And when you figure out how to use your time positive, not get more out of it, not let it fight you. Because when you set time frames on something and you're not succeeding, you're beating yourself up over a number. And nobody ever gives themselves enough time for whatever it is. And then when you have time frames, you're like, oh, it's taking too long. You'll get to that point. So there you are. That's not positive. It's negative. So you're letting time beat you up. Well, you can have time on your side. If you could put time on your side, working with you, or you work with it, you alleviate all the negativity that goes into if you don't. Oh, well, we call it fudge factor. Better leave a fudge factor in there. 10% fudge factor. I mean, if we have to live by a clock now, we have to live by the clock now. So you better give yourself some more time from the get-go. It ain't giving you more time. It's give other things time to work itself out that you run into. Being flexible. And if you're trying to do a 15-minute job in an hour's time, then I think you might not make it. I mean, I'm not saying that you can't. It will happen for you sometimes. Can you really make a 15-minute job? Can you really make an hour job? Whatever. Wow, you're lucky, man. I used to watch him on TV as a kid. Man, that guy beat himself up, man. There was some terrible crashes that guy had. I was born in the 60s, and yeah, 70s were cool. We'll never get back. What a hectic life. Did you use that word? No. Chaotic. Yeah. You know, a lot of us, I used to be that way when I was younger. Gung-ho. Gung-ho. Work my ass as hard as I can because I have ideas I want to get done and shit. And I don't know what to say, especially when you have kids, man. You are caught up in it. You have to be, you have to almost, I really can't speak for people that have kids. That's another life. And I don't know if you can even slow down. Yeah, of course you can. Don't get me wrong, but it's harder. It's easier said than done when you have kids. And if you want the kids to have activities, yeah, you're even busier. Yeah, I called you out on that. You're very methodical, Mossy. Very methodical. And that's the way I like to do it, but you're extra methodical, man. I think out every detail I'm doing. Akari! Hello! Lost your signal, hon. You know. But I enjoyed it. A few minutes we had out there with you. Akari! Everybody say hello. Akari in the house. I finally figured out where your name ends. Maybe I'm saying it right now, hon? Akari Velasco. Velasco. Love you, hon. That's cool, Mossy. And Mossy, yeah. Can I use you as an example? Look at Mossy's making his future, man. He's got things to look forward to. And that's a blessing. A lot of people don't have anything to look forward to. I can't say right the moment I do, but I have a couple things. Like, I got a couple things I can play with still. But yeah. Um, whatever you're doing, man, try to make it good. Especially if it's for yourself. He's making a bike for himself. He's going to improve his life. All right, no more coffee. Now we gotta drink water. Although I should be always drinking water. Yeah, and that's like motorbike country out there. It's just a little bit hilly here for a bike. Some people do it, but it can be challenging now and then. And I got a tricycle. I was going to pedal my tricycle to the store because it's only 1 or 2 miles away, depending on what store. Tricycle with a basket. And then I got hurt. I couldn't pedal it. And then I put a motor on it, but then the clutch went out. I haven't gotten it fixed yet. I don't know. I need a friend like Mossy to come fix my clutch. Yeah, I liked it when I went out watching you on the bicycle. Thank you, Akari. Thank you. Yep, you're a small engine man. I can fix some things, but like that clutch, there's a problem anyway. What I need is a better clutch because the bike and me are too heavy for the clutch. I think it blew out in like 2 weeks, barely using it. Anyway, the motor on that thing is too big. It goes way too fast. Which is cool. That motor, I don't have to start pedaling. I just give it gas. And maybe that's why the clutch went out, because I was just giving it gas. But yeah, I'm just going to get... It's going to need a bigger chain, bigger sprocket, and a bigger clutch. If I really want to get it done, I'm going to take it to a bike shop. That's my next step. Take it to a bike shop. And well, we're shop people. Shops is a great place to spend time. If you got a shop, that's an awesome thing to have. I have a shed, and all my tools are sort of buried here and there. When I moved 10 years ago. I'll be right back. 3 states worth of junk because he's from Maine. You still got your stuff from Maine? You got your accent still. Oh, no more beer. Or beer. No more coffee. That's okay. That's okay. Drink water. Makes me drink water. I gotta start cutting back on coffee. Huh? That's a lot of gear in itself, huh? You're a tree climber, huh? Wow. That's impressive work. Old books and clothes. You sound like you're tackling something. You've had all this stuff for a while now, huh? Are you talking about this car? I don't have the ZZ Top car. Nah, anywhere in here. That's older. Or what year? That might be like the similar year. ZZ Top car might be a 34. I think it's a 34 lead sled, which is the nickname. I don't remember the name of the real car. That's why he's so methodical. They have to slow down and take their time on every little cut. Every little cut's got to be thought first. You have to plan on doing that cut. You just don't go up there and start cutting. It's cool work, too, because you're in a tree. I'd rather be working in a tree than working in retail. It is. It's like Zen rubbernecker to me. I like watching people work, and then that in particular is pretty cool because it's very calming to watch. Right? Yeah, we think about that after. You're really into it, Rubbernecker. Yeah. I like to watch men work, and maybe some girls on their projects, but not into all of that. That's every kind of work there is. It's all calming though. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. I especially like art. Watching people draw is pretty cool, calming. The diamond art, same thing. Not into it though. They're just picking, placing, pick, place, pick, place, pick, place. Not saying anything about the art, but I don't really just like watching that action. Drama, I wasn't even talking about drama, but okay, I hear you. Well, mostly men are working, that's all. Most of the things on YouTube I see, it's men doing it. Well, and then so if they're restoring something or rebuilding a car, things like that. Mechanical, that mostly men do. Yeah, that's right, I guess. So I've watched the women crocheting too. Blessed to Crochet is a friend of mine. I've watched some of her friends crochet. I'm not going to stay there. I'm just saying, I'm open to anything. It's like that, an activity. I'll watch anybody with their activity. I think it's pretty cool. Instead of like just me sitting here and talk to you. Like right now, it might be warm enough. I was thinking about going outside and doing some work. And you guys can watch me work. But I haven't really quite figured out how you work and ignore the chat. But, you know what? As I speak, that's the motivation I was looking for. Let's do that. I think I have a couple hours to kill. What I got to do yet, I'm not sure. I haven't looked at it yet. And my tools are buried, but you know what? I guess I have to go dig something out. Hard to get motivated. I don't know those two, but yeah, it's cool. It's all good because it's all calming. So I'm thinking about, do I want to work? Do I want to work? I'd more rather not do certain things, but eventually I get the motivation. See, I don't have any time restraints. I don't have to have it done today. So sometimes I don't do it today then. A couple things I have to do today. Oh, I don't notice Monday through Sunday. They're all the same. Well, I have appreciation for Sunday, but other than that, they're pretty much all the same. What's up, Mr. Cody? My cat? You want to come back up here again? So I think after this cigarette, we'll go outside. Should have did it while I still had more coffee. Are you coming back here? Can you at least look into the camera? What do you think? Get a look in the camera. See what you look like. come to my lap? You never get my lap, but you're being extra lovey. Huh. You didn't get my lap? No. Hi, little bit. There's the other cat. Yeah, you work. Yep, there's Friday. Us, Rubbernecker, how wonderful that is. You set a day aside for yourself. So I can't say that I ever was able to do that. I try to make Sunday not the day of work, and Monday is the day I have to do all my official work. Bills. Or, yeah, Monday's a work day. Sunday is supposed to be no work day. Wait till tomorrow. During the week, I just have to get some things done and just keep a little bit active. YouTube channel's slowing me down though. So I'm grateful I don't have a schedule anymore. And that's why I'm only pop up. I don't do schedules here. Alright, let me think. I think I'm going to do it. Let's just do it. I don't know how far I'll get. I won't care how far I get. Don't care. I hope it's warming up though. That's for sure. I can always throw another jacket on, but here we go then. Let me grab two things. And this. Got that. So I think I got everything for. Better take some water then too. I forget if I have water back there still. I think I do. All right, who started this work stuff? I think I have to blame Mossy. I'm gonna blame Mossy. Uncle Skin, where you at? What did I see? There he is, right there. Peace and love, brother. What's up? I might get some work done today. Another thing is, though, should I do it out here, or should I take the truck out back? Oh, man, I gotta take these reading glasses off. Wow. Man, I feel like I'm really high when reading glasses are on and I'm looking outwards. But I don't feel it right away. So I'm like, reading glasses. Whew. All right, I'm coming back this way. That's the way to do it. Yeah, it's warm out. All right. That's what I was waiting for. You know what? I'm going to leave you here, and I'll be back. I'll put the music on for you. Too much sun? Possibly. But angle, really. The sun's okay, right? Oh, I'll move the camera out of the sun, maybe. Possibly. Over here? Like, where is that spot at? Does that work? I'll be back. I can't reach out, but I'll be like 3 minutes. Oh yeah, music. Hi, Lucy. What's up, Lucy? What you doing, my crazy cat? Lucy, what you doing, Lucy? What you doing, Lucy? What? Yep, she's a big tree climber. She's only a quarter of the way up. She's only down here on her perch. I used to have another cat. I used to have a black cat just like her in the trees, and she would have 12 ravens, or he was a he. Anyway, the ravens used to come and they'd all be squawking at him. Okay, I'll be back. She's awesome. She used to be an indoor cat. Where is it? That's a little too loud. Don't need to be that loud, I guess. Be right back. It won't start. It won't start because it says power steering fluid, service power steering fluid. And then I checked and it's full. And the ignition's stuck on now. It won't turn itself off from ignition because it's a freaking push button start. And now I push the brake, the windshield wiper comes on. Uh-oh. What is it doing? Maybe it's a battery issue now. I'm thinking it's battery. Damn it. I wonder if it's that inverter back there. Now the wipers are just going. Great. What I gotta do, turn the frickin'... disconnect the battery now, huh? Or is it broken? More than I wanted to get into. And now it's really gonna drain because the frickin' wipers are wiping. God damn it. I don't like these frickin' new things, man. 2021. Great. Alright, yeah. All kinds of shit's happening. I think I disconnect the battery. Probably need to do this first. Maybe? No, damn it. Right, all kinds of issues. Nope, that didn't help. Real close, but nope. Alright, I need at least straight slot screwdriver. Probably not gonna. Right? Is it? Huh. No, I don't see that happening either. And it did stop. Huh. Right? All right. See you guys in a little bit. I'm done working on this.